Hi veggie lovers, I'm Amelia with Vegans Abroad. JP is behind the camera. Today our friend Rachel is coming over for our Food with Friends series. We are going to cook my Lazy Girl enchiladas and also do an exotic fruit tasting, which I'm pretty excited about. But before we get into the video, I wanted to let you know we post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And we do stick around for about an hour afterwards if you want to comment, ask questions, I don't know. So make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, so you get notified for all our latest and greatest.
Hola.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hi. How are you?
Muy bien.
Good.
We're good. How are you?
I'm good.
All right, let's come
Are you ready to be on film?
I'm ready to be on film.
Girls
I
on
can always
film?
turn it on.
Girls
When I'm
on
tired,
film.
I can always turn it on.
Hi everybody, I am here with our friend Rachel, and today we are going to make my Lazy Girl enchiladas. I call them Lazy Girl because I cut out the final step where you have to roll the tortillas and bake them. That is
They're basically
pain in the
open
butt.
face.
Yeah, they're open face.
Good.
And
that
they're-
saves a lot of time.
It does, and they're easy. We do make our own enchilada sauce, which is also very easy. Although if you really wanted to save time, you could just go and buy store-bought enchilada sauce, I suppose. But let's get started by getting the enchilada sauce going, and then I will run through the rest of the dish.
Awesome.
This enchilada sauce is super easy. I am going to use 30 ounces of tomato sauce, but since we're in Ecuador, the tomato sauce is actually like tomato paste.
Yes.
So I'm going to put this.
You've noticed that too?
Yes.
I make my own tomato sauce here,
Yeah.
usually. But the tomatoes are not very good here,
Yeah, I've noticed that.
so
Yeah.
it's very hard to make tasty tomato sauce or anything tomatoey. They just don't have like that hot weather
Yeah.
that like requires in August in New Jersey. They're
Yeah,
really good.
In Kansas.
In Kansas, same thing, like that hot summer. I just don't get that.
No, you don't, but that's what seasonings are for.
That's right. But I did find I buy in a can. They're plum tomatoes, and then that's how I make my sauce now.
Oh, nice.
So they're
okay.
plum tomatoes, and you can like smush them up, and yeah, because this is very pasty.
I know, it's,
I know, it's so
like
weird.
tomato paste. This is
Yeah.
not tomato sauce. That
Uh-uh.
is tomato paste.
The funny thing is, I bought something that said it was like I thought was tomato paste, and then I bought this, and they're exactly the same.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. The tomato paste is the same thickness
yeah.
But
as
that's
the
all right.
tomato sauce.
We will make this work. So I'm
You've made it work.
adding water, obviously.
But normal people just
Would open
open a can.
yes,
Or a jar.
or a jar.
Tomato sauce, yeah.
Yes.
The first time I went to Peru, you know, when I was traveling, went shopping, was like we stayed at a hostel, and we were making pasta. And I bought ketchup instead of sauce because you know it was like salsa de tomate.
Yes. Yes.
So you think, okay, that's sauce, but
tomato
no,
sauce.
it was actually ketchup.
Oops. Well, for this, we're not using any oil. We are, however, using 4 teaspoons of chili powder. And I have 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons oregano, and then this is half a teaspoon chipotle powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, and a teaspoon of cumin. So all that goes in there, and then we will add in, after I get this stirred in, otherwise known as blended.
Stop using fancy words.
Don't worry. So, to this, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Voila, we have
Voila.
enchilada sauce. Next, we are going to, I need a sauce or skillet, and we're going to saute an onion and garlic in some salsa. All right, let's start making the enchilada filling. So the first step is to take a 1/4 cup of JP's homemade salsa. I'm gonna put that in our skillet, and then I need to turn it on. That's always a good thing if you want to cook.
If you want to cook,
Yes, this is not a raw dinner.
we're not vegan raw.
No. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add in, so I have a chopped onion and about 3 cloves of minced garlic that are going in. And I'm just going to use my enchilada spoon because it's all going into the same thing.
All going in my belly.
Yep, that's right. And we're just going to cook this until our onion becomes translucent. So we call this technique steam frying. So you have to cover it and let it steam.
Let it steam up.
So that's how we
Perfect.
cook without oil. Perfect.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
That smells good.
All right, so to this we are going to add more salsa.
Okay.
So this is 3/4 cup. So the recipe calls for a full cup of salsa. And I think I'll just go ahead and toss in my seasonings. So I have a teaspoon of oregano and a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of chili powder, and a teaspoon of cumin.
Cumin. The spice of the gods.
Wow.
I love cumin.
I know you do. That's funny though.
Love me some cumin.
Delicious stuff.
And I have one medium or 2 small jalapenos, and some green pepper, and then of course we need a sweet potato, which I peeled and chopped. So this is 1 medium sweet potato. It makes uncooked, yes. So it's about 2 cups. All this goes in, and then to that we are going to add in 1 cup of enchilada sauce, which I'm going to do very easily instead of using all sorts of fancy tools. I'm just going to go get in there.
One less thing to wash.
That's right. And then this is just going to simmer until our potatoes are soft. So about 20 to 25 minutes.
Good.
And then after that, we'll add in our black beans, which are already cooked.
Okay.
That would take way too long.
Oh, that would take. Are they canned or are they?
You can use 1 can of black bean. I did make some since I had time. I'm just going to cover this and let this steam so we have cooked from dry. But definitely you can use 1 can and then you would just rinse and drain it. That goes in the end with some lime juice. We're ready.
I can't wait.
I know! Yay! I do want to make sure, you want to make sure to stir this occasionally and check it to make sure it does not get too dry. Because you can always add a little more enchilada sauce. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that now. That's why I always make extra. Plus we'll have extra tomato on top.
It smells good.
I think we are doing well. Let's continue to let that cook.
Okay.
Do you guys want to taste some exotic fruit while we're waiting?
Do I?
We happen to have some.
I do too.
Si, senor.
I know. My
Look
favorite
at all
dragon
these.
fruit. And those are guayabas?
No, I thought it was just guava.
Guava. Those are guavas.
Guavas.
And then this is a
We think that's a sapote.
Sapote. All right, let's cut this one. This is my favorite dragon fruit.
Pitahaya.
Pitahaya.
Tahaya. It's so great. You just like eat it with
I know.
Yeah,
Just eat it.
yummy. That looks delicious. And I never really eat those. You know why? Because, hey,
Oh,
just
sorry.
got bumped. Because we would buy them and JP would eat them all. That was before he knew that they were really good if
As
you're
a-
constipated.
Yeah, they're a laxative.
That's what they tell you in the market. The ladies are very happy to tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good if you need to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it
they're
delicious?
so sweet.
I don't eat too much of
It's
that.
like candy.
Yeah. Oh, I get your used pitahaya.
I am the guest. That
Yes. Well, don't worry.
that still pulls
we
weight.
do have more than one, but that's okay. That's fine. Oh, that is really good. Wow, this one's so good.
It
It's
is.
so juicy.
It is. Yeah, it's like
Yummy.
candy.
it is.
All right, let's break open one of those guavas.
Okay.
The lady in the soup.
She just kind of broke it in half,
broke it in
right?
half and then kind of peeled it.
Oh yeah.
Those look like such a
I know, it's so weird.
ancient exotic fruit.
They don't really even look like a fruit. So at first when we got here, I thought these were some sort of weird, oh, that one doesn't look very good right there. I think we'll throw that away. I thought it was some sort of weird, like giant pea pod, you know, like a bean pod.
But it's like, I mean, it really does look like.
It
Cotton
does.
candy.
But look at how big the pits are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't eat that.
You don't eat the pit.
I like it because it's not too sweet.
Those are so weird looking.
Like the cherry moyas, those are so sweet. They're too sweet for me. I can't eat those. JP likes them.
I love the cherry moyas.
Somebody said put it in the freezer and scoop it out like ice cream.
What, the cherry moya?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that would be good.
Oh, that's an interesting
I'm going
idea.
to try that.
I wonder if we could do that with a guanabana. I love those.
Those are good
JP
too.
doesn't like those.
They're a little too sour for me. Here, break me off one. I want to eat it.
I guess it's okay.
Wow, it's so weird.
I know.
It's like chewing on a sweet cotton ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of crunchy.
I don't know if I like it or not.
I know. It doesn't have like a ton of flavor to me.
Mm-mm. But it's just weird.
It is weird.
It is weird.
It's a lot of work. Well, actually, this isn't that bad compared to some of them. Some of them are a lot of work, like the guanabana.
Yeah.
Because there's
So
they're
many
huge,
seeds.
but there's so many seeds. All right, JP is going to cut the
Zapote.
zapote. See,
Oh, look at
You're supposed to
that
take that-
color.
oh yeah,
Like a melon.
interesting.
Like a cantaloupe.
Hmm.
That was
Interesting.
not what I was expecting.
Me
at
neither.
all.
I know, me either.
No.
Yes, I don't know if there's like how you're supposed to eat it.
Well, I do think there's pits in there, isn't there?
Yep.
Somewhere. It might just be one giant pit. Who knows?
Oh, it might be.
Yeah.
I don't know how to cut it.
Didn't Vilma say that they're really big pits?
Oh yeah, she did. She said it's mostly pit.
It's mostly
It
pit.
smells like a melon.
It does smell like a melon. Like a cantaloupe.
Yeah.
It's stringy. You're gonna have to use dental floss.
It's pretty good.
You like it?
It's good.
What does
Oh,
it
yeah.
taste like?
It does taste like
Cantaloupe?
something.
Like cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
It kind of tastes like
It
a
does-
cantaloupe
it
with
does.
the consistency of a mango.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
But yes, it is better to avoid the pit because this pit is giant.
I see that.
This is just research. Giant pit.
It is a giant pit. K Rico, the lady was right. She said K
K Rico.
Rico.
The piece without the pit
It's
is
good.
much better. It's really good.
Tastes a little bit like pumpkin too.
Yeah, like a sweet pumpkin.
Yeah, it's 3 for $1.
Yep.
You want to try it?
Yes. You're right. It does taste like a sweet pumpkin. Very well described, you two. And it does kind of have a consistency of a mango. I like it. It does
And
have
now
a
I've
bit
got
of a-
all
I know.
strings in my
Yeah,
teeth.
no, I have the strings
I
in
know.
my teeth
I will
too.
go get us floss after this.
Thank you.
Go ahead, pick your teeth.
Nope, not this.
I like it.
It's good.
It is good. It's kind of high maintenance though,
Yeah,
But like most of the fruit here is high maintenance.
that's true.
except for the mangoes.
I don't know. Mangoes are kind of a pain to cut.
I
JP's
know.
the one who cuts it all, so.
I'm a fruit
You're like a
picker.
dream. You're like a dream.
I know.
What a dream.
I hear that all the time.
That's the fruit. Because really, like that's like a deterrent for a lot of people.
It is.
Me included. Sometimes eating fruit because it's just like, oh my god, I gotta cut it all. Got a giant pit. Gotta go around.
That's partially why I haven't caught a guanabana in forever. Not to mention they're huge, so you really need to share it with somebody, or else I guess make
juice,
pulp out
yeah.
of it and freeze it. I need floss. Like, it's really bad.
Mine is too. I don't even want to talk because what if you
I
could
know.
see it?
I know. I will be back. I'm gonna check. I think this is ready. Looks really good. I did add a little more enchilada sauce. So now it's time to add in our black beans. So we're using, you can use, as we discussed earlier, a can of black beans or make your own. So it's about 1.5 to 1 3/4 cups. And then I'm going to squeeze in some lime juice.
Yum. Yeah, so I had a little discussion with somebody about which way to put the lime.
Yeah. I
And that's
know.
the way I did it. And he was like, no, it's got to be the other way.
Really?
Yeah, and I just feel like that way is way more efficient.
Yeah. I
Why
agree
would
with
you do it the other way? Then it squirts up the wrong way.
I don't know. Because
makes no
it
sense to
fits it fits in with the little
Yeah, but the holes are on the wrong side. The hole should be on the top.
yeah. Yeah,
if
you're
they-
right.
If you want to do it that way.
Yeah.
So why don't
You
they
want
put
the
the
juice
holes?
to come out the bottom.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Well, I'm sticking to my way.
I'm
I
sticking
think
to
we're right.
our way.
Our way is the right way.
Is it time to dish it out?
It is time.
You dish it out, you better be able to take it.
And we have some avocado and salsa.
And a little side salad.
Yep.
And have some green
For
on
whatever
the plate.
reason, I guess this will be my plate considering I keep making a mess.
I will not eat off a messy plate.
This is the chef's messy plate.
Yes. That one will be mine.
Okay. You can really smell like all the spices.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
really
glad because
good.
I can't really smell anything.
It smells really good.
I'm glad to hear that. It's very
I
exciting.
know. I'm looking forward to this all day.
I'm glad you could join us.
Me too. It's so good.
Did it come out good?
Yummy, it did.
Yeah, it came out really
good. I'm super
Smoky.
pleased.
Yeah, it's good.
It looks delicious. All right.
Are you ready to eat?
now? Yes.
I'm sure you're starving. Yay, food! Thanks for coming and sharing our Friends with Food with us. Yay. You're our friend, and we had food.
Food with friends.
Food with friends. Oh yeah, I always say that
friends
backwards.
for food.
Not that tasty.
Food with friends. No,
Friends are not food.
friends are not food. But thank you for coming. It was super fun,
Thank you for having me.
and we will definitely do this again.
Okay.
And we'll look for you in the parade on Sunday.
Yay! Big parade.
Yes. Please remember to subscribe, veggie lovers. Hit that. Oh, it's on this side. Ring that bell so you get notified for all of our next cooking videos and our other crazy antics. And we'll see you soon.
Good, thank you. It was delicious. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
Okay,
coming.
we're doing
and-
the wrap-up video, right?
yeah. So what do you? Oh. All right. What do you want us to say?
I don't know. What do you normally say?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. We have to get closer.
Yes.
Now we're posing for pictures.
Today, Rachel is coming over to cook with us for our Friends with Food, Food with Friends series, which I can never say properly. Today, our friend Rachel is coming over for our Food with Friends series. Hi. I'll start over.